Hello, I'm Ronix from Ronix Photography and welcome to my brand new tutorial in the year 2020. And this tutorial I'm going to show you an easel of how to edit and change the greens in your portraits if at all you're not a fan of too much natural green in your photos. And in this specific tutorial I'm going to show you an easel of how to do your frequency separation for all your portraits and how I do color grade my portraits. So let's kick on by starting by duplicating the background layer by pressing Ctrl or clicking Ctrl J on your keyboard. Yeah, we are going to start by clicking Ctrl J to duplicate that. Then we are going to start by eliminating some parts that look unrealistic in this portrait. So this photo was taken using natural light and it was taken using a Canon 6D and 70-200 2.8, and it was an outdoor photo. It was taken at around 1 p.m. and as you can see, this was the only shade available and some light rays were passing through these leaves on this arch kind of thing. So we are going to start by eliminating out these white patches, not all of them but some of them. So we are going to get our patch tool, then we zoom in and we start eliminating these white patches. And yeah, this photo was taken by a friend of mine. We had gone to shoot some documentary in northern Uganda. So we are going to start by eliminating or removing these white stuff from the face because they don't look nice and realistic. So we start by eliminating them, or we are just now clearing the skin. So I think that is good enough. So we come here on the faces and we start eliminating. We have this big patch, we remove that, then this one too, we remove that, then below her chin, here on her chin, we remove. Yeah, so here we are right now. So we're going to zoom in and come to our cheek area. We have some uneven parts, so we remove those two. Yeah guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. So this is the before and after so far. Before, after. So we are done clearing the skins. And now we're going to do our frequency separation. So for those who don't have the action, kindly check out my previous videos about frequency separation. You'll find the action link, so you download it and import it in your actions panel in your Photoshop. So you can just click and play the action. So continue. Usually for these portraits I use around 6.5. So for this frequency separation you're going to be using our mixture brush as usual. So here we are, then we open the action, then we select the lower frequency layer, then we look for our mixture brush, but usually it is under the brushes option, or you can press M on your keyboards. So mine is usually here. So we are going to start mixing the skin area that doesn't look even. So we start, make sure your wetness is at 10% and the load is 75. Mixing I usually use 90 and the flow is at 100%, and make sure this box here is not checked and your brush is clean. Make sure it is clean, yeah, and it is custom and soft. So we're going to start by mixing the skin area that doesn't look even. Yeah, we mix there. So you guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on the new videos uploaded to this channel. So let me show you guys before, after, before, after. So the editing has to be subtle enough that it doesn't look fake and unrealistic. So what we are doing right now, we're just mixing, and when you're mixing, make sure you don't cross over from the shadows to the most highlighted areas of your photos. So we come down to the neck area, we mix there too. Yeah, we mix there, we continue mixing. So we just come here on the arm area, we mix. So I'm going to show you guys the before and the after so far. That's the before, and this is the after. Before, after, before, after. So you guys can see the difference we are making right now. So I think that will be enough for our frequency separation. So I'm going to come and make a layer on top of our frequency separation layer by clicking or pressing Shift Ctrl Alt E on the keyboard, and duplicating this layer by pressing Ctrl J, as you can see. Then we come to our filter. We're going to use camera raw. So here we are going to start color grading the photo and eliminating the greens in our photo. So as you can see, our camera raw is already open in this photo. So you're going to start by reducing the highlights in this photo. Yeah, because the highlights are kind of blown out, and I'll put it at around -26. Then removing the shadows now. So I'm going to try to whiten the eyes in this photo. As you can see, I'm going to whiten the eyes in this photo. So I'll zoom in completely and I'll whiten the eyes. And if you don't know how to do this, I've done a video about eye and teeth whitening on my channel. You guys can look out for it, and you learn how this is done easily and quickly. So we come to her eyes, we whiten the eyes too. Yeah. By the way, here I'm using my adjustment brush, or you can press K on your keyboards to select it. So my temperature is always in the negatives and my tint is +45, so you can play with the highlights and the whites, but make sure your saturation is kind of low, because we'll be removing those colors in the eye. So if the saturation is not low enough, you won't get the results you really need. So I'm going to come to her teeth area and whiten them. Yeah, because if you don't whiten these areas, when we are trying to change the colors, it is also going to affect these specific areas. So here we are right now. So I'm going to start adjusting the colors. So I'll come back to my basic site here and choose my HSL panel. Then I'm going to hue my greens and my yellows. So I'm going to pull this up, as you can see, and I'm also going to pull my yellows up, because I'm going for an unnatural green color in this photo, if at all you don't like the natural green color in your photos. So here we are right now. So we click OK, and now the next step, we are going to be using our selective color in Photoshop. So we are going to start by clicking on our selective color, and it will open, and usually the default is always red. Yeah, the default is always red. So since I'm going to be playing with my yellows and greens, I'm going to start by selecting my greens first. So when I select my greens, I'm going to make sure the magenta is, I'm going to slide this magenta panel all the way to 100, and I eliminate the yellows in this photo. So I'll pull them to around -78. Yeah, -78 will do for this photo. Then I'll come and click to my yellows. Yeah, my yellows. Then I'll move the cyans to around -26 will do. Then I'll pump up the magentas to around 3. Yeah, So here we are right now. You guys can see how we have transformed these photos so far. So we are going to come and start color grading the skin tones and maybe adding a little color to our skin tones. So usually, before I can do this, let me delete this. Usually I use my gradient maps to add some skin tones to the photos. So I'll come here and select gradient map. So when you click this drop down, you click on this color right here, it will bring out these presets. So usually if you don't have all these, you just click here and look for photographic toning, then you click and append, so you'll get all these on your presets panel. So I'll come here. I usually love this very first one. As you can see, this very first one, I click OK. Then my blending is usually soft light. As you can see, it is too much right now, so I'm going to reduce the opacity. Yeah, I'm going to reduce the opacity somehow. As you can see, now I'm also going to come back to my gradient maps because I prefer a golden feel to my photos. So I'll click here. I prefer gold one, and yeah, that's it. I close here, then I blend using soft light. As you can see, it already looks nice, but that's too much for my liking, so I'm going to reduce it to around 25%. So here we are right now. You guys can see how we have transformed this photo so far. So I'm going to group all these. Yeah, I'm going to group all these to show you how far we have come with this photo. Yeah guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to leave a comment if at all you need us to help you with more videos in the future. And if you have a comment about maybe a better way we can edit this photo, you can drop your comment in the comment section. So we are going to select the layers and group them by pressing Ctrl G on our keyboards. So this is the before and this is the after. Before and this is the after. So guys, this is an easy way of how to eliminate the natural greens in your photos and going for a look that is not natural, because personally I don't like green photos. The natural green, it doesn't look nice to me. So this is an easy way of how you can eliminate the natural green in your photos but still make your photos look nice in Photoshop, in only Photoshop. So this is the before and this is the after. So guys, if you like this video, kindly hit the likes button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, I'm Ronix from Ronix Photography.